You could argue that Dan Lanning is the most exciting coach in all of college football, and he keeps it cooking by landing, in my opinion, an elite wide receiver out of the transfer portal in Evan Stewart from Texas A&M. Let's talk about what this means for the Oregon Ducks in 2024. Before we talk about Dan Lanning, Evan Stewart, and the Oregon Ducks, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. We here at Campus to Canton are trying to show the world how great the college football game is. We are not supported by CBS, NBC, ESPN, all those big name companies. It's just you guys. We're trying to get to 3,000 subs. We'd appreciate any and all love and support. Evan Stewart. We have been waiting, and it's definitely been leaning toward the Oregon Ducks. Listed at 6 foot 175, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in college football currently. He's my number one in our Campus to Canton rankings. For those you don't know what a Campus to Canton league is, it is college fantasy football, baby. You will be starting Evan Stewart on your teams every Saturday, or if they play on Fridays, Thursdays, whatever it is. You set a college football lineup, and when those players move to the NFL, they move up. They graduate onto your NFL roster and help you win NFL championships. You can win a college championship. So many different ways to trade strategies. It's amazing. Check it out. Link to the website down below. Evan Stewart, as I mentioned, best wide receiver in college football, was injured last year, right? So did not have a massive season, just 514 yards. Technically played in 8 games. I would say really only played in 7 in the Abilene Christian game in week 12. He got injured, only had the 1 reception for 8 yards. Outside of that, though, did play full for the most part in 7 games. Lost his quarterback early on in the year, though, in Connor Wigman at Texas A&M. It was just kind of a down year for him statistically. On the field, Evan Stewart was doing exactly what we expected him to do, and in my opinion, improved even more. Coming into college, we were a little skeptical about what this kid was actually going to be. And even as a true freshman, I thought he showed excellent speed at times and was able to create separation within the route to catch the ball, but also at the catch point in his freshman season, which is something we had questions about. Not only, we knew he could catch, he could create separation within route. He's a very good route runner, savvy route runner. But contested catches were a question for us. He showed us that he can do it. He can go up with the best of them, win those contested catch situations, those 50-50 balls, create separation at the catch point. He knows when to play off. He uses his speed to close gaps and force defenders into making a decision, sometimes breaking those ankles and buckling those knees as Evan Stewart breaks out of his route and goes the other way. His route running continued to improve last year as a sophomore, and had some really good one-handed grabs on tape as a freshman and again as a sophomore. I mean, again, I don't think there's any question right now at all. He is the best wide receiver in all of college football. And now he's going to Dan effing Lanning, baby. If you are a Ducks fan, you have got to be excited. I mean, got news earlier today. Dan Lanning is staying in Eugene because that's where he wants to be. Praise him because I love him being at Oregon. I think he's a great coach. And I think it's great for Oregon. But now they land the best player, not only in transfer portal, but again, best wide receiver. And I think he immediately goes into that room and is the number one. We know that they are returning Tez Johnson, who had a really good year with his brother Bo Nix at quarterback, and I think he'll be fine again for him. We really liked true freshman in the 2023 season, Jerrion Dickey, due to some injuries and everything in high school and kind of early on in his freshman season at Oregon. Really wasn't able to get on the field and do much. Did had a great catch in the bowl game where he drug a couple of guys. I know it was only a 15-yard reception, but still, it was really great to see him out there. I think those are going to be the 3. But Evan Stewart clearly moves to the 1. And why should that make you excited if you're an Oregon Duck fan or if you're a college football fantasy fan, Campus to Canton League? Willie Stein, your offensive coordinator, has been the main offensive coordinator for UTSA in 2022 and then obviously last year for the Oregon Ducks in 2023, right? Here are his points per game for his number 1 wide receiver in his offense. 22 points a game, 25 points a game. That is incredible. On top of that, they pass the ball in neutral or early down situations 54% of the time last year for Oregon, 52% of the time for UTSA in 2022 when he was calling plays for them. Yes, the offense might take I don't even want to say a small step back. Maybe it won't be as pass heavy with Bo Nix going on to the NFL and then bringing in Dillon Gabriel. But Dillon Gabriel, I think, is going to be more than a competent college quarterback. He is a very good college quarterback. I don't think he has the NFL future that Bo Nix does, but he is a competent college quarterback. He is going to be able to distribute the ball to Evan Stewart. They'll get it to him on those quick screens or those quick slant routes and let Evan Stewart do his business. I cannot wait to watch Evan Stewart in now the Big Ten in those beautiful Oregon Duck uniforms, just toasting Big Ten defenses and cornerbacks. It is going to be so much fun. Congratulations to you, Duck fans. You guys are just killing it already. We are 11 days into 2024, and Oregon is absolutely killing the college football season early on. Congratulations to you guys and keeping Dan Lanning and Evan Stewart. Let me know below what you guys think Evan Stewart, Dan Lanning, and this offense are going to be able to do in 2024, and we'll catch you guys again soon.